Welcome to another episode of Shootin' Shit TV. I'm Adam, your host. What is this? We have a box. It looks like, you probably can't read it from upside down, but it's Captor. Grill cartridges. 1.4. Wonder what that is. A box of fireworks? A box of explosives? No, none of those. This is actually a pickup of ammunition from one of my favorite, very popular these days, Target Sports USA in Cheshire, Connecticut. Shout out to those guys. I remember visiting Target Sports when they had a small little shop in Plainville. I mean, this was a tiny shop, but the owner, I'm not going to say his name, basically would hook me up, give me great prices, and he moved up, American Dream. And actually I met the guy years ago, and he told me he came to this country with only a couple $1,000s in his pocket. Now he's a multi-millionaire, and he has quite the large business. Target Sports is huge now, especially in Connecticut. A lot of people get their ammunition there, fair prices. They even have a like an Amazon Prime or like a Plus service, which you can get really good prices on ammunition, a lot of discounts. He offers free shipping on a lot of bulk purchases, and it doesn't have to be insanely bulk purchases. It could be 500 rounds or 1,000. And that's another great thing. You can actually go and pick up your ammunition from Target Sports USA. If you're a Connecticut resident, actually you can pick it up if you live anywhere, if you're willing to drive to Cheshire and pick it up, which is nice. But if it's free shipping, you can have it shipped to your house. Exactly what I got. First thing I got, we got, let's see, 15 boxes of Captor. This is actually Turkish ammunition. Surprise, surprise, shotgun ammunition. Extremely cheap, affordable. You could get a case of 300 for $150. Slugs, buckshot, birdshot, they have all of it. I actually recently just sent my brother a full case, 300 rounds of this stuff, but in buckshot, $150. Got 15 boxes for $75. Not bad. 150 rounds. So pretty good. Some of the cheapest shotgun ammunition that you could possibly get today. So because it's import ammunition, so that works to about $5 a box. Show you what one of these slugs look like here. Not bad, you know, not bad at all. Pretty nice. I mean, heck, for $5 a box for 10 rounds, I mean, you can't go wrong, man. You really can't go wrong. And if you're interested, I forgot to mention about the shotgun ammunition, that Target Sports and I think one other company that's probably associated with Target Sports is the only companies importing Captor shotgun ammunition. That was a great purchase, and I was actually hoping to pick up the buckshot, but they didn't have it available. So I went ahead and got these slugs. I picked up some 5.45 ammunition. I picked up 4 boxes, and they come in 30 round boxes like the old-fashioned 7 and 6. Let's take a look at what this looks like. I have never had Tele ammo before, and this probably, look at that. Looks just like the 7 and 6 ammunition, just not with the penetrator. Let's see. It is. Oh, interesting. It is steel. It's just probably a copper wash steel jacket. So, nice. Somebody told me this ammo is really good. So, I'm glad I picked some up because I have a suppressor and I want to run the 5.45 AR with some of this ammo, and I'm not going to run, obviously I'm not going to run the 7 and 6 through it because that is just not a good idea, especially because it's corrosive. But I ended up picking up 4 boxes of this. This stuff runs about $19 or $20 a box, $19.99. So I ended up getting 4 boxes of that, but they're 30 round boxes. So you're talking 66 cents a round or 67 cents a round for that. And you would think that Tele ammo is made by the same company that brought us Tula ammo, but you'd be wrong. This is not Russian. This is actually made in a country called Azerbaijan. Look it up. I know. I've heard of Azerbaijan before. Don't know exactly where it is. I should. But, yep, there it is right on the box. There's the information and the website if you ever want to take a look at it. I believe a lot of this ammunition is imported in through Florida. You could probably look up where exactly in Florida and what company who's doing it. I don't know if it's actually on this box or not, but very interesting. Again, this has nothing to do with Russian ammunition. This is Tele, not Tula. Very similar name. Very cool ammo. So then I ended up scrolling through and noticed some of this stuff I've never seen before. It's called X-Point Defense. It's 180 grain by Browning. I have 22 ammo by Browning, but I saw this 40 caliber and I'm like, I gotta check it out. So this stuff goes pretty fast, I guess. Muzzle velocity is 1025. Energy is 420. And at 25 yards, it's 995 and 396 for energy. This stuff is interesting. Probably a gimmick, I would assume. Rapidly transfers energy to the target. Formed metallic hollow point for consistency, toughness, and reliability. Guards hollow point for consistent expansion. So it's bonded, which is nice. So that means that jacket's not going to come off. And I wonder how this stuff is going to open up. There came out so many new different types of defensive ammo. And again, I don't think I'd ever carry this because my own belief is that if police departments don't carry the ammunition that you have for your carry guns, I would not carry it. And I wouldn't use it for defense. Hopefully you guys can see what that looks like. The camera's focusing or not. Let's get a close-up. Hopefully you guys can see it's not blurry. I can't tell. It's along the lines of like RIP ammo. Again, wouldn't want to carry RIP ammo. Not to say that it wouldn't work in a defensive situation. It's just that it may not look good in court if you actually ever have to use it. This stuff wasn't priced too poorly. It was $14.50 for a box of 20. Not too bad for defensive ammunition. So there's that. This next box of ammunition is some 9mm high shock, and the code is 9BP. So interesting. Box of 50. This, when you see a box like this from Federal without all the fancy commercialization and fancy box, most likely this was contract ammunition for a low price of $20.99. I got 50 rounds of Federal Hydroshock. So very, very good deal in my opinion. And yeah, I just noticed too that the actual bullet is sealed too, so that might have been one of the contract requirements. Well, one thing I noticed right off the bat when I opened this is the primers are sealed with this bluish green sealer, which is really nice. So, and the actual carton in here is pretty sweet too. So I got 50 rounds, and it all looks like pretty nice ammo. 115 grain. And, you know, first glance, you'd be like, is that just, you know, Full Metal Jacket? But no, it's not. And then I also got another box of contract style ammunition. But this time, it's 38 Special Plus P High Velocity Semi-Wad Cutter Hollow Point Ammunition. Code 38G. Now, let's take a look at it. Maybe I can match up the actual commercial version. Wow, nickel case too. I've always wanted some wad cutters. I had one box of wad cutters back in the day, but they were for 357 Magnum. So very nice and clean ammunition, plus P. Oh, I always wanted something like this. These are not full wad cutters, this is semi-wad cutter, but I saw this and I'm like, I had to buy it. This stuff here is a version of the Federal Classic line, and I'll put a picture of what that ammunition looks like. I ended up getting this for $30.50. I expected to pay a little more for this because it is a defensive ammunition plus P, semi-wad cutter hollow point. So a little bit more for this ammunition. So I still think it's a great deal for 50 rounds of classic Federal. So yes, it's a great deal. If you get away from the fancy box, you can save some money. If you can find some contract ammunition, and Target Sports USA definitely has a selection. A decent amount of ammunition. And I'll tell you, the price that I paid altogether out the door, the price I paid out the door for everything was $234.98. And that includes $14.03 for tax and no shipping because I picked it up. Not a bad deal for this many slugs, defensive ammunition, some really nice Tula 545, 65 grain 545 ammunition. It's going to be fun to do some videos with this ammo, and we're going to go out to the range and shoot some of it. Not right now, but we're going to take it out, and you're going to be with me for the ride. So again, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me if you like videos like this, and hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching Shootin' Shit TV. I'm Adam, signing off.